See, there are movie characters that aggravate, make my fucking blood boil, annoy me to the point where I want to punch my screen, to be honest with you. And for reasons why I can't explain, right? I haven't talked about it. This wasn't the first video idea I had, and that pisses me off. This should be the first video on my fucking YouTube channel because of how much some characters absolutely anger me and make my day worse. Starting off with number one, Izuku Midoriya. This is the number one character that makes my blood boil. The thing I hate about Izuku Midoriya is that I just hate how his fucking story is. And I hate his personality in general. Like, this guy is always crying every single time. Every single small shit that happens, this nigga cries. Good thing happens, cries. Bad thing happens, cries. Everything that happens to this nigga, he cries. Every single time this nigga cries. Every single fucking time. The crying is cool. Like, sometimes it's okay to cry. Okay, like sometimes you need to cry to get the sadness out. But when you cry every single fucking time, it pisses me off. The frequency of the crying is the problem. This guy cries every single time. Like, bro, grow a backbone, man. Grow a backbone. Please. For the love of King God, bro.
Shut up!
Every single time you cry. Nigga, you don't have to cry every single time. Another thing that annoys me is that the ending kind of pissed me off. I don't like the ending of My Hero Academia because the idea of My Hero Academia is that Izuku Midoriya, whatever the fuck he's called, wants to be the greatest hero. But this nigga does not have the fucking All Might aura, bro. Yes, he gets a machine apparently that can make him the number 3 best hero, but he's not the best hero. He's not the number 1 best hero at the end of the series. So what was the fucking point of me watching that shit? What was the point of me going through the story of the quirkless boy trying to be the number 1 greatest hero when he wasn't the number 1 greatest hero at the end of the fucking series?
Okay,
I just felt robbed. I deadass just felt robbed, bro. I felt robbed by this show in general. The fuck are we talking about? What do you mean he loses his quirk at the end of the series? That doesn't make any sense.
I don't
That deadass
understand.
doesn't make any fucking sense. And they're expecting me to be like, oh shit, he loses his quirk at the end of the series and he's not the best hero, so I'm still gonna keep on watching this shit. I'm not gonna watch it. It wasted my time. Another character that annoys me is Homelander. I'm gonna be honest with you. I watched season 1 of The Boys. I watched season 2 of The Boys. Season 3 didn't fucking watch that shit. Last season didn't watch that shit. But apparently, people didn't like the last season. Don't really give a fuck though. We're talking about Homelander. Homelander completely pisses me off. I don't like the way this nigga moves. I don't like the way this nigga talk. I don't like the way this nigga act. I just don't like the presence of this nigga on my screen. Because every time I see him, he sounds to me like a hypocrite. He sounds to me like a twisted individual. Homelander is the example of why you shouldn't give an incel Superman powers, okay? Homelander is a fucking
Loser.
And I think that people need to understand that Homelander is a fucking
Loser.
He's not meant to be the greatest villain of all time in the Boys universe. No, he's not meant to be that. He's not meant to be someone who you would think has aura as a villain. And also, like, fuck all that, you know, the idea that this nigga is a hypocrite, the idea that he's an incel, that's not really the reason why he's on this list. The reason why Homelander makes this list is because this nigga is a fucking weirdo, bro, in the sense of his milk addiction. When I was watching season 1, every single time I saw Homelander looking at the milk or like on some bullshit with the milk, just some crazy shit with the milk, I'm like, what the fuck am I watching, bro? You know, put yourself in my shoes. Imagine watching a grown-ass man treating milk the way Homelander is treating milk. Imagine watching a grown-ass man doing that. Imagine watching that shit on your screen. You using the eyeballs, one of your best senses, your sight, looking at that and not wanting to punch the screen. Put yourself in my shoes and tell me that I wasn't warranted in wanting to punch my laptop screen.
But that's simply not possible.
Why isn't it possible?
It's just not.
Why not, you stupid bastard?
Next character that pissed me off, MCU Hawk. I think I get the idea of what they were trying to do. They were trying to make Hawk smart. They were trying to take him from this monster to this smart guy who is kind of strong.
I got this.
I get what they were trying to do, but just because I get what they were trying to do, that doesn't mean they did that shit right. They were fucking dumbasses, bro, with the way they implemented that. Hawk is meant to be someone who is really on par or near Thor. This is what Hawk is meant to be. I want a monster as Hawk. I don't want smart Hawk. I don't want Hawk solving equations using E equals MC squared, trying to solve the Avengers problems in the fucking background in the lab, trying to create an antidote for some bullshit. I don't want Hawk doing chemistry, doing biology, doing physics. I don't want that shit. That's not what Hawk is for, okay? That's not what fucking Hawk is for. Introduce a new character that does that shit. Why the fuck does it have to be Hawk that does that shit? If you look at the earlier iterations of Hawk that we have gotten so far, when Hawk is coming and then you see Bruce's heartbeat begin to rise, you know shit is about to go down. You are grabbing your popcorn, you are grabbing your fucking Fanta, you are ready for the shit that's about to go down. You know carnage is about to happen. You know the human soldiers are not gonna be able to do shit against this monster, this calamity. This is how it's portrayed, as someone who is this powerful, someone who is this overpowered. And the MCU completely looked at that and said, fuck that, we're gonna have Smart Hawk instead.
What?
We're gonna have Hawk, and then we're gonna have She-Hulk.
Are you serious right now,
yeah,
bro?
we're gonna remove the idea of Hawk being powerful in general after he got blitzed by Thanos.
What the fuck are you talking about, man?
We're gonna do that. Like, if they wanted to do this, if they wanted to give Hawk intelligence, what they should have done was keep the badass Hawk, keep the Hawk that we know and love, keep the Hawk that can throw a fucking tank like a javelin, keep that kind of Hawk, and then give him Bruce's intellect. This is what they should have done.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
If they wanted smart Hawk, not the kind of bullshit that they did.
Your life is nothing. You serve zero purpose.
Also, now that we're on the topic of the Avengers and shit, let's talk about Hawkeye. Hawkeye is fucking useless. Thor, he's a god. Hawk, he's smart. He can do chemistry, physics, and biology. That's fucking great, I guess. Iron Man is Iron Man. He has nano weapons and all of that. He improves on his suits every time. Also, he's funny. Captain America, superhuman soldier, super strength, all that bullshit. Spider-Man, he's Spider-Man, has super strength, can beat the living shit out of Captain America.
Look, you don't. But
No. Don't speak. Don't think. Listen and learn.
Is also funny. Black Widow is my fucking eye candy, is my fucking retention meter. I would not watch the Avengers 1 if not for Black Widow. That shit was the eye candy. That shit was the retention. That kept my eyes on the screen. What the fuck is Hawkeye doing?
you need to leave.
What is a bow and arrow gonna do against Thanos?
Absolutely nothing.
His words, not mine.
This whole idea of you have the street level heroes trying to face universal threats, it pisses me off just in general. What is Hawkeye doing against Thanos? What is Hawkeye gonna do against Doctor Doom when Avengers Doomsday comes out? What is he doing in the team? I feel like they just took Hawkeye and they said, "Oh yeah, we need a new member, because there's space left in our team, so we're gonna plug Hawkeye in there." And Hawkeye is meant to be the peak of human abilities. Is meant to be the peak of human athleticism, all that bullshit. That doesn't fucking matter. When you have Spider-Man doing some bullshit that shows that he has superhuman strength. When you have just the other Avengers characters playing a very pivotal role in the series. And then you have Hawkeye. Ooh, bow and arrow. I'm just gonna shoot. I'm gonna shoot. Oh yeah. I'm gonna be Robin Hood. Nigga, fuck that character, bro. He's a waste of a fucking character, man. Replace him with someone decent. Replace him with someone who has the abilities to contend with the fucking villains, bro. Bye.